What's good, world? About to do another crime video. Haven't done one of these in a long time, so you already know what the word is. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Jumping straight into it. Waiting for the motorcycle to pass. And we hit play. As you can see, I think you guys can see the title. If you can't see the title, it says Cop Discover an Evil Husband's House of Horrors. I haven't seen the video yet, but we're going to find out. Probably going to be some sick shit. So if you ain't ready for this, the footage has never been released to the public, so I don't know what's going to happen. Viewers' discretion is advised.
911, what's your emergency?
Hey, I'm a bus driver and one of my students just passed me a note that says his mother needs help and that his dad is hurting her.
Okay, do you have an address?
Yeah, they live on, it's the first house when you turn into the neighborhood.
Okay, officers are being dispatched now. Can you stay with the child until law enforcement arrives?
Yeah, so I'm just parked outside the neighborhood. I'll stay here.
Takes a good Samaritan like this. No bullshit. I told the teacher my mom hit me one time. She said, "You deserve it." I did.
This is what the Las Cruces Police Department were informed of on April 23rd, 2021. Just the night before, Veronica had endured 12 hours of what could only be described as a living hell, all because of her abusive boyfriend, Eric Alvarado. At this point, fearing for her and her children's life, the main thing on her mind was to call the police. But Eric had confiscated her phone and refused to let her leave his sight. However, Eric and Veronica's son still had to go to school. This gave Veronica an idea that would save her and her family's life.
They being a creep for it, bro. Being a creep. People are just not mentally there. That's the problem, bro. Thank God for this kid. Yo, kids can either really be the death of you, or kids can really be the save, like be your savior. It can really go either way.
Can you explain to me what's going on?
Again, I might laugh and shit. I just want to say this because I know I'm still new at making these videos. None of this shit is a joke to me. I feel bad, and I really wish the best. I send prayers to all these families because I know what it's like. Trust me. I'm just laughing through the pain. You know, everybody, we all been there.
Last night he was me a lot, and so with the pillows, he picked me up. He got my head against the cabinet, and then he's on top of him. And then my kids were screaming and crying, and he said that he was either I died or he's gonna have a show with you guys.
Veronica is clearly distressed.
It's like all of this while your kids are there, bro. Like, come on now.
And just thankful that the cops are here to save her. In fear of her life, she wrote a note behind Eric's back saying that she was in danger and to call 911. She passed this note to her kids in hopes someone from their school would call the police. The note was given to a bus driver who immediately called the Las Cruces Police Department. The cops need to know exactly what happened. Veronica just told them that Eric would have a shootout with the cops if they came, so they know they're dealing with someone either dangerous.
Bro, look at this dude, bro. Of course you'll have a shootout with the police. Bro, does this nigga, like, does this guy look like he's playing these games? He's not playing these games. Look at his mohawk.
Oh, they're dealing with someone either dangerous or delusional.
This man is not playing none of those games, bro. He's lucky to be with her. He is, let me rewind one more time. He is lucky to have a girl like her. Look at him. God damn! Can't even get out of the damn hospital bed.
Quickly find out.
Were you trying to get away from him, or what happened?
I just started doing whatever he asked me. He would even tell me to follow him to the bathroom when he needed the bathroom. He would make me pick up the seat for him.
Okay.
He said, "Are you gonna let me do it?" And then I was just like, "Well, neither." And then but I was crying for my mom because he really think I would do that.
You didn't try to get out.
Oh yeah, he's sick.
You didn't forcefully try to keep him.
I was like, I've tried before, and it never works. So I just stayed quietly and I stayed up on the bed. I rolled.
But if you're in a situation like this, and it's even bad in the beginning, leave in the fucking beginning, bro. If you gotta struggle, if you gotta hustle, if you gotta start on your fucking feet, do that shit. And this is coming from somebody who's raising 2 daughters, bro. Don't deal with this shit. I'm sure there was signs way before this.
Like to try to get away, and he would just pull me closer and hug me. But I don't have.
Did she say hug me or hurt me?
Way, and he would just pull me closer and hug me.
They
But
probably
I
hurt me.
I didn't have a phone to call you guys, so I just don't.
What happened to your phone?
He has it, but he always takes it first thing after I'm gonna call the cops.
Okay, so the marks on your face, was that from him or? Is that from him? Okay.
Wow.
And then.
Listen to exactly what Veronica is saying. It's obvious that this isn't just a one-time thing. She's using phrases like, I've tried before and it never works.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Implying that she'd
Bro, like,
almost given up trying
do fucking better.
to escape him. This is known as learned helplessness, a condition where an abused person starts to believe that they're powerless to save themselves because of the repeated abuse and perceived lack of control. Unfortunately, it's more common than you might think. On average, it takes 7 tries for a victim to escape their abuser, and every single one of these failed attempts would start to make them feel more and more powerless, as though control of their life is slowly slipping away. Given that Veronica has a 5-year-old son with Eric, the abuse might have been going on for years, with her essentially resigning her fate to his violence and manipulation.
That's what I'm talking about, like.
Years, with her essentially resigning her
Bro, you can't tell that dude got mental issues, bro.
fate to his violence and manipulation. If that's the case, then her son's actions should be even more celebrated, finally freeing his own mother from a relentless cycle of abuse.
Can you explain to me what happened first yesterday?
We were arguing, and he was just more frustrated because he was yelling at the kids, and then he started to get upset with me. He got upset because I didn't cook, grabbed himself something to eat, and he told me to cook.
Damn, imagine I got mad like that, bro. Imagine I got mad and it was just like, yo, this ain't no dinner, yo, shut the fuck up, bitch.
And give it to him, but it's because I had the baby in the bed and had it down. She was getting upset every time he walked out.
Okay.
And then so I came in here all mad talking shit, and I was right there by the microwave and slammed it.
The cop just wrote down talking shit.
Closed it because he had his food in there. I was going to get it up, and he told me to shut up, and then he got up and pulled me from my hair and pushed my head toward the cabinet in my head, like when like that, and it's like swollen right here, when like that, and my eyebrow hit right here.
Veronica continued to tell the officer about that night's abuse, how he choked her, threw her around, and grabbed hold of her so hard that she couldn't force his hand away to save herself.
Yeah, I was holding onto his arm, but he lifted me up because he's so strong.
I'm gonna skip that a little bit because, you know, this abuse shit is just bringing back my old memories.
Okay.
Depression.
And he hasn't took his medication either.
Bipolar depression and...
Yes, a lot.
Not all memories of me, obviously.
And it takes so much because he has anxiety, bipolar.
Yeah. So the only thing that set him off was the whole him not having food ready and all that?
No, it was the kids. He was yelling at my son. And like, if anything gets him upset, he gets really, really upset.
Apparently, Eric suffers from PTSD, depression, anxiety, and bipolar. He's supposed to take a litany of meds to keep him stable, but that night, he hadn't taken any of them. Of course,
That mental health will whoop your ass if you don't take care of it. And if you do take care of it, it still might whoop your ass. And that's why it's just so sad sometimes. I've done seen people, I done worked with people that were literally good one day, and, you know, 2 years passed by and they were completely like a whole different person, because this mental health is just, sometimes it's just really not okay for people, and it can, even when you take medication, it just don't help. It's just how it is sometimes.
this isn't an excuse
It's hard when you're battling a battle with yourself.
for his behavior, nor is it to be assumed that many bipolar people would ever act in this manner, but it could be a possible explanation for the severe and continued abuse.
How long have you been with him?
On and off for 7 years. There is a time when he sent me to the hospital, but I didn't push.
So you never...
I felt bad because he always calls me just like, I'm sorry, this is that. I'm a sick man.
Has he ever been charged with domestic or anything like that? Yes? In Las Cruces or New Mexico?
That's crazy.
But it is curious. What himself out.
Okay.
He told me that. Like, I'm starting to remember a little bit. It's like, I didn't think I'm gonna be that long.
I do nothing for... Stay with that. Stay with that story.
I'm gonna leave it there because honestly, this video isn't what I thought it is. Exactly what I thought it would be, but this is crazy. Again, this is my person that's raising 2 daughters. If you're in a situation like this, get out. Don't be scared to be broke. Don't be scared to be homeless. Don't be scared to start from the bottom. Don't be scared to try again. But years and years of years and constant abuse only results into one thing, and we already know what that is, and that's a life of House of Horrors. That's the truth. Appreciate everybody tuning in. This is my second video I'm gonna upload. It's gonna pop up tomorrow, and maybe I'm gonna do a streamer university reaction videos because there's a couple videos I didn't get to watch yet. Appreciate everybody tuning in, guys. Praying for this family. Maybe he can get help, and praying for her. Hopefully she can get help and these kids. But other than that, I want to thank you guys and check you guys out. Sheesh. Do 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 do.